you sum up your high school years?
Oh, that's when it hit the fan. Lord have mercy. That's what I can say. Sum it up. That's when I got pregnant. That's when I began having encounters with guys, and that's when I started experiencing Detroit from being in the comforts of my mom's home, going hanging out, just experienced with so many teen pressures. I experienced trying to smoke weed, which did not work because I was like vain. I didn't like smoking my hair. And I feel like if I'm doing something, I don't want nobody to know what I'm doing. So I know weed was not for me. Okay. And we used to have a 18 and older club called a dancery in Detroit. And if you know, you know. The dancery is where a lot of stuff happened, and it was downtown Detroit. So we used to hang. That's where I met one of my boyfriends, where we had a strong relationship, and that relationship was tumultuous. He was in the street, as I could say. But yeah, dancery, hanging out Belle Isle. We would ride around, but we had after hours in Detroit too. So, after the club closed, which you shouldn't be at a club anyway, I was hanging out in the street. So that's how my teenage years went. And also, I did not complete high school because I was a teen mom. And I probably could have, but I just didn't. I was smart enough to, I just didn't. And then I ended up going to cosmetology school and obtaining my GED there. So that began my educational journey. So now, that's how I end up owning a salon, but that's what prepared me for where I am today. Oh my God, Niche. I did not know what was going on with my body. I knew I was having the lady thing. I always call it the lady time. But I didn't understand when it didn't come. I knew I was having, I had sex a few times. I was very young, 13, 14, and I got pregnant. I just didn't know what was going on with my body. And then, go around them aunties, them old aunties. She look like is you pregnant? Somebody, I heard it out of my peripheral, but I act like I didn't. And then when my mother found out, I know it broke her heart. And I think that's what kind of changed our relationship, because I kind of let her down maybe, or but she told me, you having that baby. Everybody was like, you don't need to be having no baby. She's like, you gonna have this baby. And I did. So, and my daughter's father was older than me. He was 19. So it was like, I shouldn't have been messing with him anyway. But yeah, that's how that went. You fast. They always say that, but it's a lot of young children who are having sex. They just don't get caught. Or they're curious. I can say that's one of the times that even if you're not doing it and you're taught not to do it, because that was my thing. In my time, it wasn't, you don't ask questions, you don't talk about it. Now you have sex education or whatever, but it was like I was confused and I couldn't understand the emotions I was having in my body, those type of urges, but it was just kind of challenging, and I had nobody I could talk to kind of walk me through how to do what I wanted to do or not to do. Okay, birth control. Don't do it because this is what happened. Don't do it because you can get pregnant. Don't do it because it's a soul tie attached with it. Don't do it because you can't get your virginity back once you give it away. You give it away, you cannot get that innocence back. And I wish somebody would have told me that. Yeah.